It's week 1 of the 2025 season, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni.
It's the Titans and the Broncos, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting for us as fans, but now after that long off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready, finally show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired.
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves. New season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's Nix to throw. Here's a screen from McLaughlin. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
That's good for a Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A handoff here, up the middle, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. His franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. What did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
He'll look to throw. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
To return, it's Mims. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Not much develops there. They'll get this to about the 43. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Nix. Left side. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Titans have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
The Titans offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Again, it's Pollard. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He was brought down by Brandon Jones. Gain on the play. And it's third down.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
First down, Tennessee.
Now this time they'll look to throw. That's caught by Tyler Lockett. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Back to throw. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the ground, it's Pollard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Still second down.
They'll run with Spears. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Titan first down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down. They give to Pollard on the option. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. Here now, third and 5. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the Titans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Big-time conversion there on third down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Second and goal. And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Here's a handoff to Spears. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This caught. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is fourth and goal. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Whoa! A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
A first down throw for Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's Dobbins. Whoa. A pickup there of 13. First down, Broncos.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Second down, Nix. He's got it at the 3. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he's going to be about a yard short of the first, getting it up to the 36. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
Cody Martin on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
A run with Dobbins. He's inside the 25. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
A gain of 43 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down.
They'll give it to Dobbins. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Here's third down and a few inches. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment defense. Automatic first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Nick's gonna give this to Estime. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, it's Nick's. And he's in. Audric Estime. Touchdown, Broncos. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos move out to a 21-3 advantage. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. This throw right side taken in by Ridley. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 3rd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be stopped here short of the first down marker. Penalty flag is out as well. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. On the give, it's Pollard. And he's going to have a Titans first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. There's Jefferson. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll take it on in. Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a 1-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
His kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 21, Titans 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This time they stay on the ground.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The Broncos bringing out their punter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis, where you see the final score there. Tyreek Hill, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. From there, we head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Breece Hall, well over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run as well. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Bijan Robinson, a touchdown run in the victory. We just watched a fine first half from the man from Oregon, Bo Nix. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one finds Lockett down the left side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. He'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. The Titans sending out their punter. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. That's caught left side by Ingram.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They've got great starting position with a short field as they try to get back in this one. It is 1st and 10. A run with Spears. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. He's a pickup for 6. Brings up
Once again, it's Spears. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. Pollard. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. On the handoff, this is Spears. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a second down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end. Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 10. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll try the right side this time. 13 yards to start that drive, and a quick first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. A tight end in motion now. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. This one is caught in the end zone for a touchdown for now. There's a penalty flag back in the backfield. So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 3rd and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. A 21-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Lockett on the slant. He's got it. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They send Ridley in motion. Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run up the middle, Spears. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
They'll send a tight end in motion. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. They face 2nd down and 7. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. 1st down picked up.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
Now it's Spears. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
To the left side, caught by Ridley. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Play action now. It's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Denver first down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
Nix from the gun on third down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Handoff here, up the middle. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a third and 10. Mims sent in motion here. On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. 14 on the pickup. First down, Broncos.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.